In the wake of neoliberalism, never has been a time that deck is stacked against workers' rights as it is now in Malaysia. With the power, influence, and a strong anti-union stance taken by the multinational corporations and government-linked companies, trade unions are being constantly pressured and cornered into an unfair fight. Trade liberalization, unfavorable labor legislations, weakened collective bargaining, and foreign labor are some of the factors leading to the decline of trade union and the erosion of workers' rights. Faced with all these tremendous odds, the trade unions are facing a bigger adversity in the name of union busting.
The FTA agreement will adversely affect the workers in many sectors, many industries, many factories. And naturally, when they are affected, workers will fight. And this will hurt the interest of the employers. So they will resort to union busting and dividing the employee. That is why this Maybank issue is not an issue of New Bay alone.
According to the National Union of Banking Employees, the government-linked Maybank has been constantly using various means to limit and weaken the union and its members. The recent action of the bank is the sacking of its own staff, who are the current office bearers of the National Union of Banking Employees. Abdul Jamil Jalaluddin and Chen Kafat were dismissed from their employment after being found guilty of bringing disrepute to Maybank despite being told that they were representing the union at the ILO office in Geneva.
Tidak boleh ada satu tindakan yang ketika seorang pengurus dari cawangan dari NUBE dia sedang melakukan union job, pekerjaannya sebagai serikat pekerja, kemudian dia di sack, dia diputus hubungan kerja, dipecat, itu sangat melanggar daripada konvensi ILO tadi. Maka saya fikir protes ini wajar.
According to General Secretary of the National Union of Banking Employees, Maybank has recently sponsored an in-house union called Maybank Non-Executive Union, which will represent the very same category of workers represented by NUB since 1960.
Very clearly spelled out in the collective agreement where we are the sole negotiating body in respect of the employee. Having that spelled out in the collective agreement and having that collective agreement being given cognizance by the industrial court, which is also part of the Ministry of Human Resource, we noticed that the Director General of Trade Union from the same ministry has acted in contrary with the industrial court's cognizance.
The issues surrounding workers' rights are not only centered around the employers, but also the inefficiency of the government in providing a conducive environment for trade unionism to flourish.
You see, if you look at the numbers of people in union in Malaysia, it has dropped. In 1947, we had 67 workers unionized. Today, we have less than 7%, And this is due to the government has been doing union busting. They are part and parcel of this big game, To attract investors, they have been, suppressing the Malaysian workers.
The setbacks suffered by trade union at the hands of the employers, lawmakers and government officials will not halt anytime soon. Looking at the amendment of 1955 Employment Act, which has been bulldozed through Parliament despite a major protest.